In this video, we go on a turtle nesting tour. Find out if it's still worth it at the end of the season. Visit the paradise beach of Tamarindo. Check out the famous food truck garden and coconut drinks and much more. Good morning, travel heads, and welcome to Tamarindo. The third day of our Costa Rica trip began in La Fortuna. A 4-hour drive through the country's varied landscape took us to a surfer's paradise. We checked in at the cozy Hotel Elixir right in the center of the city. We had no time to lose and made our way to the famous food truck garden. The selection of good food here is gigantic. From Polish pierogi, Caribbean food, tacos and patacones, churros, ice cream, pizza and burgers with fries, you can get it all here. We opted for a huge burger with fries and a chilled imperial to go with it. The midday sun at almost 35 degrees definitely ensures that it's not overcrowded here. Now it was time to go to the beach and see why this place is so popular with tourists. Tamarindo is located on the Pacific coast of Costa Rica, known for its laid-back atmosphere, stunning beaches, and incredible sunsets. It is a relatively small town, with a population of just over 6,000 people. The town stretches along the coast, and from the center of Tamarindo, you can walk to the beach in just a few minutes. Tamarindo Beach is also a surf spot, attracting surfers of all levels with its consistent waves and warm waters. If you're new to surfing, there are plenty of schools and instructors ready to get you started. But there's more than just sun and surf. Just a short distance from the beach, you can explore the estuary of the Tamarindo River. We are currently walking the way to the part of the beach where it's not recommended to swim. Taking a boat tour through the estuary is a great way to see crocodiles up close. Here we see one of the boats coming back from a tour. For me, it's unbelievable that people really just don't care about the danger of crocodiles and still go for a swim here. A man who offers boat tours told us the following about the crocodiles.
They come from the sea, from the river, they cross to the ocean, then they return to the sea. They are moving. And it's not recommended to swim.
Unfortunately, we didn't have time for a boat tour, as we wanted to go on a turtle nesting tour in the evening. But first, we had to have a small cocktail made from a coconut. The coconut cocktail was really great, but now it's time for our turtle nesting tour. We booked it with Natives Way for €50 per person. I will put the links to the providers in the description. Do you remember the end of the beach walk? There we see Playa Grande from a distance. Normally, you would watch the turtles there, but as it was already the end of the nesting season at the end of March, we had to go to Playa Honda. This was around 35 minutes away from Tamarindo by car. When we arrived, it was really pitch black outside. We were allowed to shine our smartphone flashlights on the way to the beach. But as soon as we got close, we had to wait in complete darkness while our guide searched the beach with a red light. It took almost an hour, but it was worth the wait. We had almost given up hope when we suddenly saw all the baby turtles running towards us and were able to experience their first day on Earth. Unfortunately, for most of them, it is also their last, as only a few actually survive. The majority are quickly eaten by other sea creatures.
Make sure about not to stepping in them.
Yes. Only a short time later, we found this. What looks like tire tracks from a tractor are actually the tracks of an adult turtle. We followed the tracks, and then we saw it. She was preparing a nest in the sand to lay her eggs. Towards the end of the nesting season, it becomes increasingly difficult to find a good place for the animals. The sand was now very dry, so she had to struggle a lot with the conditions. A stone in her nest was causing her a lot of problems, so a few people came to her aid to remove it. Unfortunately, we then had to leave. We spent the end of the evening enjoying live music in Tamarindo.
Staring at the bottom of your glass, open Monday, make a dream glass. Drinks go slow, goes so fast. See her when you close your eyes, but maybe you won't need to understand.
The next morning, we made our way to Playa Langosta, which is part of the Marino-Las Baulas National Park.
You can't do that. Like, why not?
We sat down for a coffee and enjoyed the view. Playa Langosta is really great if you don't fancy the crowds. But before we set off for the next town, we had to try a few tacos. Little Lucha was recommended to us. It has gained popularity for its authentic Mexican street-style tacos and lively atmosphere. We can definitely confirm this and recommend the restaurant. The food was delicious. Now it's time to continue. See you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe.